This is the Create mod, a very complex mod for very complex minds to build very complex machines in. And I, a certifiable dumbass, will be trying to build a fully functioning tank in the Create mod. This is part 1 of, well, hopefully 3, so let me know down in the comments if you want to see me build other dumb things, and until then, enjoy the video. Alright, so we are officially back. We are so back, and as you can see, I've made a little, what have I made? I've made something, and the idea is, right, I place block on here, I place minecart here, I place minecart here, I push minecart, my game crashes, and boom. And can I still... Yeah, you can no longer place things, but... Yeah, you can still move and stuff. So, we've figured out how to move, and how to move about while moving. I'm just gonna try and make the platform a bit bigger, see if that still works. Oh yeah, I should have probably used glue. So what glue does is it sticks the blocks together, which means that if one block moves, then all the blocks that are glued to it also move. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it kind of sounds obvious, but this took me stupidly long to figure out. But yeah, I am very thankful that I have messed around with the Create mod before. Because, I mean, I barely know what glue does. That's about all I know. But yeah, I mean, that's a good, like, starting point, right? So, what we're gonna want... So, we've figured out how to start moving. Now all we need to do is figure out how to keep moving. So, I am solving one of the world's most difficult problems: perpetual motion. Or in clever words, movement. More movement. So, what I'm thinking, right, is we take rails and kind of like they do in Looney Tunes, I want to keep placing down powered rails and keep having them powered. So hypothetically, infinite rail plus infinite power equals infinite movement, right? So we can test that here by... So we can superglue that, and that. Now, hypothetically, that all moves along together, right? So... Oh. What? So the... Okay. So we're gonna need to do this on the other side, because the redstone for some reason was going into the redstone block, which doesn't need to be powered, rather than whatever this is, which does need to be powered. I'm a genius. Ah. So that's not powering that. Then when I break it, it does power it. Huh. Powered rails are absolutely useless. There is something to do with, like, trains in the Create mod. What I want to happen is, I want to press button, go forward, press button, go right, press button, go down. Maybe water. No, because then I've got to... So, being completely stuck on moving forward, I decided to change my focus on to turning, and, well, You're about to see how well that goes. If I place something on that, glue it. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know why I thought that would work. And not even. However. Oh, can I just... Again, don't know why I thought that would work. So, partially because I was stuck once again, partially because I have the attention span of a goldfish, I decided to move back on to trying to move forward. How do we move with no movement? Water. So, we have like a little machine here to place like rails in front of this, like sort of like the Looney Tunes, right? And then we place down water, and the water moves the minecart, right? The water moves the water moves the minecart, right? It's fine. It's fine. I had another idea. I just wanted this to work. First off, I want to try something stupid. Okay, that does not work. However, you see, what was happening was by walking into the minecart, I was pushing it very slowly. Now, hear me out here. We get it. No, that's just. I did have an idea. So you can see how I've been moving it. The block pushes it forward so that this happens. What I'm about to do is very stupid, but also very smart at the same time. So, I grab normal rails, right? I'm also going to grab one of these. What? My brain is just not functioning today, I don't know why. So, we're gonna put a bunch of rails down. What was my idea? Yes, entities. Right, so on here, it only pushes... It doesn't push it at all. My idea is, if I can get one of these to constantly pick up and place down minecarts. Alright, it's not very efficient, but it works. Hopefully. Hypothetically. Possibly. Chucked a minecart in there. That places it down. So, if I put that there, glue all of this together, and just start dropping minecarts in. But then if I were to spawn like a... Oh no. Hey, that means it works, right? Kinda. I mean, I did kind of get launched off, but the point is, it worked. Oh no. Ah, sugar. Hey, it's working. I killed multiple sheep in the process, but it's working! How's it rotating? How's it gone past? How did it destroy the rail? So many questions, such little time. Oh. Point is, it works. We have somewhat limited forward motion, right? Hold up, there's a fan, isn't there? If this works, I'm going to be a mix of happy and unbelievably annoyed. Ah. Oh. Hmm. Something's telling me the fan isn't doing much. So we'll try using the train tracks. Like a normal person. Ish. So now we face the question. How does one build a train? Okay, yeah, look, I'm just gonna stop recording and put some and start experimenting a bit more. This is hurting my brain a lot. Okay, I'm gonna double check. Yes, I am recording. I think I figured out how to train. Ow. Oh, okay, yep. So, we have a train. Now then, you look like you have... You could have that. No, I'm just stupid. Right. So, now we have the train control... Oh, hello. Did I... What did that... What? Yes! So. Now then, what happens if it goes off the track? It just stops. Okay. So this is progress, right? Because we can now use this. So now all we really need to do is find out a way to continually place rail in front, and then we're good, right? Alright, what I'm thinking is, if I give this an oak sign, great, it will place it down. I'm just gonna grab my generic little building block. So, what I'm thinking is, right, what happens if I give it the train track? It places it down like that. So then, if I can make this spin as fast as it possibly can, and then give it a hopper, it's like one of those boxes with a switch. So it goes hopper, create a crate, Yes, that works. Alright, this is one small step for train, one giant leap for train kind. Oh. Yes! It's working! Kind of. Okay, it's laggy. But how fast is it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a sign right at the start. 60 seconds. No, 30 seconds. So then, it has traveled, and then divide that by 30 for blocks per second, 8.6 blocks per second. Alright, and then we'll compare it to running. So, overall, we've already nearly tripled how fast we can go. And I mean, even just flying over in creative, that's only barely faster. So, I mean, so long as we can find a way to stop it from, well, stopping and starting constantly, I would count that as a huge success. Now, I'm just going to move this all the way back. Okay, I reckon that is a good start. I think I'll end it off here for part 1. Part 2 will probably be a firing system, because, you know, it's a tank, it's going to need a firing system. And then part 3, I'll hopefully try and figure out how to turn the car and such. Did I just call it a car? But yeah, honestly, pretty successful first part. Only took me 2 days total. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next part, hopefully.